Vou passar aqui primeiro. Vamos fazer poeira, né, mamãe? A mamãe vai passar no instante aqui.
Osh. So I'm checking if the ChatGPT made it properly, but when it gets here to Umbreon, it goes bad. After Umbreon, it's Murkuro, not Leafeon. What the fuck is Leafeon? Number even. 470. Zaftayan Mega. What about Glaceon? It's the next one. What about Flareon? It's the first generation shit. What the fuck is wrong with ChatGPT, man? It's the Wobbuffet. It went above at the end over the unknown. Pineco. Fortress. Space. Gligar. Stelix. Snowball. Gramble. Quillfish. Excisor. Shackle. Heracross. Sneasel. Teddiursa. Ursaring. Slugma. Magikargo. Snoopy. Piloswine. Corsola. Remoroid. Octillery. Delibird. Montaigne. It's familiar with Montaigne. Skarmory. Holdor. Huntum. Kinga. Tanfi. Dauphin. Porygonchu. Stantler. Smeagol. Tirog. Hitmontop. Smunchu. Elekid. Magipi. Mutank. Blissey. Raikou. Entei. Suicune. Lavitar. Pupitar. Tiranitar. Lugia. Ou Celebi. This one is right. Now that I have fixed it. Let's see the other first one. Gostou pessoas chamando a chamarem o Charizard, Squirtle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Beetle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Sparrowfero, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Sparrowfero. Ekans Arbok Pichu Haichu. Sandy Shrew, Sandy Slash, and Nidornas. Sandy Shrew, Sandy Slash, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidorange, Nidorino, Nidoqueen. Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetale. Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetale. Jigglypuff, Wigglypuff, Zubat. Oddish. Paras. Paras, Parasect. Where is Oddish? Golbat. Zubat, Golbat. And it goes straight to Paras. Jumping the entire Oddish line. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? I finished the Pokemon Red, the Vileplume. How are they daring to jump my Pokemon? My Master of Grass. What do I say? Oddish, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paras, Parasect, Paras, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meow, Hershey, Psyduck, Golduck. And then it jumped the entire Monkey and Growlithe family. It's weird that they jump an entire family at once. We do not like jump a single Pokemon. What the fuck? Monkey. Riley Ape. They found those words are offensive, so they jumped through it or some shit. Matchup. Bellsprouter, Imbel, Victreebel, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash. Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dilton, Grimer, Mac, Shelder, Cloyster, Gastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onix, Drowser, Hypno, Krabs, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Executor, Cupone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coffin, Weezing, Highhorn, Rhydon, Chance Tangela, Carcassonne, Rosia, Sidra, Golden, Seeking, Staryu. Rosia, Sidra, Golden, Seeking, Staryu, Star. Mime, Exciter, and Jinx. Exciter and Jinx. Electabuzz. Magmar. Pinsir, Taurus Magikarp Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eve in its 3 evolution. Lapras. Yeah. Ditto, Eve. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Then that's Porygon. Omanite. The fossil Pokemon. Omachar. Kabuto. Kabutops. Aerodactyl. Snorlax. Articuno. Zapdos and Moltres Datarino. Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew. Now the 3rd generation, the ChatGDP failed spectacularly. So I have to fill a bunch here. Draco Grovyle, Sceptile. Torchic, Combusting, Blaziken. Potiena, Mightyena. Zigzagoon, Ligoon. Warple, Silcoon, Beautifly, Cascoon, Dustum. Loptoad. Lombrelo di Corvo, Sedotti, Nusilide, Shiftred. Tylo. Cello. There is the Wingu family, Pelipper. Vocês não amam the evolution de shit. Sunskit. It jumped by the Gardevoir family. Sarnaito. Rouse. Kirlia. Evoa. Sunskit. Mascarenha, Chorum, Belurum, Splacote, Vigorote, Slack, Nincada, Shedinja, Nincada, Ninjask, Shedinja, Winsmooth, Lord Red, Explode. Explode? I don't think I have ever seen this fucking Pokemon in battle. Mahotika, Hariyama. Azuril, Nosepass, Skitty, Delcatty, Sableye, Mawili, Aron family, Aron, Lyron, Agon, Meditite, Medichan, Electrack, Manectric, Plushie e Mino, Volbit e Lumice, Rosélia Gulpin, Sawot Caravana, Sharpedo Weimer, Wirelord, and then that shit simply ends. ChatGPT decided to end here, the 3rd generation, because fuck you. Zangoose comes after Altaria. There's Babosh and Wishcat. So next is Orpish. What the fuck is that name? And Crowdout. Altoy. The Clay Doll. Vilet Radili. Honorit. Arnaldo. Fipas. Milotic. Castif. Catclown. Chupete. What is that name? And that is Dusk. Dusclops. The Rockus. And Chineshu. And that is Soul. And we Nouch. And it's a Noron. And then Galali. And Sphere. And Cialeo. And Walrein. Why do they leave that water Pokemon for last? What the fuck? Cialeo, Walrein. Lampel. Huntale. And Gory Beast. That's like hello count over there. I'm not putting there. Fix it. Really can't. I fucking can't. Luvi disc. Baron. Sheldon. Sans. Belton. Meta. Metagross. Regirock. Regis. Regis. Latios. Latios. Scroll down. That's more. Actually, that is more. Gee, I forgot to put that shit even do. What about the other forms of Deoxys? They not count as different Pokemon? Okay, that I have. All Pokemons. I have to separate the semi-legendaries. So I have this giant string with all the Pokemon names. But I need to separate into 3 classes now. Should I separate on 4? Starters, normal Pokemon, semi-legendary, legendary. Yeah, that will make it cooler. Starters are a class of their own. So this is all the Pokemon names. Without Poke. Now I have to separate by the generation. Nah. Separate by starter, a random Pokemon, semi-legendary. But then need to get out of order. If I have to consult the number, I have to come here. Okay? You start at 0 though. Let's make and I call it stats. Why is this string bugged? Not that it's bugged. This thing is bugged. Well, fuck it. I need the starters. These are the starters. Why is this thing bugged me? This is bugging me to no end. Oh. That fucking station was not closed. Is that how you define a fucking thing? Yeah. I need normal Pokemon. Is everyone up to Snorlax? Semi-legendary, and a bunch of legendary shit. There's so many legendaries in this team, man. What the fuck? Why this is unaligned? Okay. There is just one on the first generation. One that is one family. What the fuck? On the second generation, it's just Lavitar. There are many more legendary than pseudo-legendary. There is Bacon and there is Metagross. Now I need a legendary one. Now, for legendary, I have Zapdos and Moltres. And also these two. All these shits are legendary, man. Like, what the fuck? Why did everything else disappear? Something's very wrong here. The other lines disappear if I close this one. What the fuck? Now, need to make some functions over here. The function will be called I don't know, I need to pass it through my dropper. Public string, it will return a string. What the fuck? What is string to return? It receives a string and returns a string. Fuck me there. Okay. So I need a string. I need a collection of strings to be called types. And it's a new string. Why is it? Okay. So in this one you have the commons, and it will have the pseudos, and it will have the legs. And it will have the normals to the starts. Okay, so I'm going to call dropper with typos, and so it will return to me one of these. The probability of returning normal is 5. Probability of returning the commons is less. The probability of returning rare is pretty rare. So I have my general probability that you decide what kind of Pokemon it will return. Okay. So that define the rarity of the Pokemons. You need to have this in a switch statement and then pass it through this shell. Switch statement. How do I write a switch statement? If I put this on a switch, fuck, I don't know how to write a switch statement anymore. Now I have a giant one here. Teach me. Okay, so I switch the typos. Which? How do I close the switch statement? South, break, and close. No dots. But I cannot call a function on a switch statement. Is that what is happening? Okay. So let's define a new string called TTP, which is what the fuck this returns. And takes what the fuck this returns. Let's do some shit now. If it returns stats, if it returns commons, if it returns pseudus, and if it returns lelex. If it returns the stats, I want to get a dot random. This is to return a string. So you will return you will fucking return the stats at math. I do not remember how to put a random function. I'm about to remember. Dot next. I need a energy. Okay, I need a fucking random class instantiated. ag.next quanti plus powder plus 1. It's not inclusive. Quanti the times powder times 1. So I need actually is the ng dot next of is stats dot what? This code is too abstract. I do not need a switch statement actually. with this code, I do not need to write this code and change just the name. I can put this outside so it will always return, and instead the switch statement is going to attribute a string. Why is this string like this? How do I attribute a fucking string this stupid shit? Why is this one red? Oh. So I need a new string. All the res. And this string has been defined as 0. And now, when I run this sheet, I actually return res by the length of res. And so now within the switch statement, I can simply make res to equal whatever the fuck it got, like the starts. Except the starts is a collection of shit. And I need to return a single string, which is it's going to do, okay? Res for new stuff. Two elements. So now it will become whatever shit it gets here. So res equal commons res equal pseudos and res equal legs. The switch is going to attribute one to res, and then it will randomly put one of these Pokemon with a player. It will return one of these. Cool. Good shit. So this is the catcher function. You call it and you receive a random Pokemon with varying degrees of likeness. Now, I need to put this here.
Oi, amigo.
Kai Dodge Catch. You don't need to pass anything, do I? No. Okay. So you can now return a random Pokemon. What I call catch. Yeah, that's it. It is returning, but I'm not doing anything with it. So let's call it to chat. Why is this botulism? I just call it Peter. I'm inside botulism. Okay, it's not what was supposed to happen. So now to display what the fuck I caught. But I'm very worried about the range. I do not think the range is proper. I have to add a +1 somewhere. But it's too variable for me to test. I cannot see every Pokemon. I have to put 3 and roll to see if I can actually get the 3 of them. So let's roll. This without the switch statement. So if I this now, it will only have 3 possibilities, so it's feasible for me to test them all to see if I can get them all. Do not affect my inventory and do not just put up a message on the chat. And it ran without any error. I can bug its chat. I have to send a random message to debug it. And now I can catch. You caught you up. And one of each, what's the likeness? So shit actually works. It is going through the entire range. Cool shit. So we can get everything. Banana wrote a list here, but I did not use his work. Like, look at this shit. It's not in C sharp. It's one by one. What the fuck? Okay, so I can catch any Pokemon now. Jolteon, Charmander, Venusaur, Dartrini. I got a Pseudo Legendary right from the start. 2 normal and 2 starters. That's unlikely. Now, I need to store the Pokemon a guy has. Which is a fucking string that you save the name of the Pokemon and that's it. Very easy. So there's a public string Pokken. And here I can just attribute this to Pokken. Okay, so now the Pokken will be attributed there. Now it is saved and I can display it. But I do not want to just randomly get another Pokemon. I need to ask, do I want that fucking Pokemon or not? But how the fuck do I do that? I have to put a question and answer. P yes or P no. And to do that, I need to make Pokken into... I can make another thing, but that's dumb. So I need to make this into a fucking array. Okay, things are getting weirder. As it's an array, I like to make them big. And now token of 1 will become. So you now you had caught poke.1. If you say poke yes, what happens if you say poke yes? If you say poke yes, then you pp.token 0 becomes your pp.token 1. That is actually pp.1 becomes 0. So only the 1 changes, but the 0 stays. So you caught it. And if you choose U, then you display not what you had caught, but your actually chosen Pokemon. I can make 6 Pokemon slots also. So that will make things more interesting. And I need a way to use the arguments now. Roll 20. I use a similar logic on roll. Let me see how I do it. Fuck me, that. Row, here it is. I pass on the content, which should be just a number, whole 20. So when you say poke ice, poke yes, you should put a number. From 0 to 5 or from 1 to 6? From 1 to 6. And so I should translate that number into a number like this. Fuck me, Dad. What the fuck? It is hard. Line is equals args. Is this what I want? Command text that's too lower. Content string args content dot is split. I split the content with the args. That should be no content is splitting on this shit. What is indents? If the line is dot length is greater than 1, if the args are greater than 1. I should do some crazy shenanigans now. If you say poke yes, you make any argument you put after it into line. If there is any argument, what is this fucking integral? Where does the integral come from? Then I make an integral to equal that number. Then convert line is 1. That's weird. Why am I using line is 1 instead of line 0? If line's length is greater than 1, so if there is more than one argument, I do not want more than one argument, I just want one fucking argument. So integral.0, you try to pass line 0. Fake. Then convert line.0, otherwise it's 1. Otherwise, integral.0 equals 1. Yeah. So there's a need for else statement. All 1. Define an integral has the parsing of line 0. Can it do it? What the fuck is out, man? I forgot what the fuck is out. And then, if it can, then convert, otherwise it's a 1. But I should only do that. I'm going to take fucking args by itself. Why am I using lines? I'm going to take args. Where are the arguments defined? Args system content. I split it based on that. I should take the content itself. The content should be a number. If it's not a fucking number, then you fail. That is it. Content. Now. Do I do? Integral. Integral is int. That is why I'm converting to an integral. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, so content. Integral 0 will try to pass content. If it is passable, then convert content. Otherwise, gives us a 1. If integral 0 is greater than 6, then integral 0 equals 6. I do not want anyone to have more than 6 slots. Furthermore, if I put an else now. If integral 0 is smaller than 1, then integral 0 should equal 1. So you say poke yes, and the number, it passes that number, otherwise it is 1. If it is greater than 6, it will be 6. If it is smaller than 1, it will be 1. And now you make your poke integral integral 0 minus 1. Poke integral 0 minus 1 to be your poking. Oh shit! I'm using a 6 now because I have 6 slots. So the catcher will put it on the 6th slot. When I choose, I have to do the same thing now and choose whatever the guy choose. But since I have the logic ready, it should work fine. Whatever sheet he chooses, I display. Which means integral 0 minus 1. Because like I will say 1, like the first Pokemon, but the array starts at 0. So if he says 6, I have to display the 5th. And this should break. But let's see how does it break. There is an error. On botulism 1 to 4. I'm using Pokken, which does not fucking exist. Okay, very silly error. That was the only one it found? What the fuck? Catch? How do I screw I'll write catch? Catch? Catch. 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 Vai tomar no seu cu, sua desgraça. K-T-C-H. K-T-C-H. That should have worked. Catch. It's not catching. Oh my god, it's not catching. That's weak. Should return something regardless if I say catch. Here, it crashed somewhere. Objective reference not set to an instance of an object. This returns a string. I equal it to a string. It was working with 0. I have to instantiate the size of my array. I have not instantiated, that's why. $50.50. 5 HP. I do not need this anymore. It's getting in. It was a problem on that other thing. Cool. Okay. It went through the pokey air and I have no idea what happened. But apparently nothing happened. I said it without arguments, so it should be a 0, a 1. A 1 which becomes a 0. And I said this without arguments, so it should become a 1 that becomes a 0. But that's not what happened. I said some empty shit. So, how do I debug this shit now? I'm putting it there on the 6th. It's the last slot, the 71. And I need to understand what is happening here exactly. Let's go through it slowly. Console.write line. There's no error. It was something with my fucking code. Catch. Fucking word, this word is too fucking difficult. I have to change it. Dragon Knight. Oh yes. It put it on 0. So Poken dot 0 equals poke dot 6, which is Dragonite. what if I say PokeS and like 5? It puts it on 4. It is working, but why is it not working? It is working, but it's not working. It's because I'm running it again and it's not saving. That's the problem. Furthermore, I just realized that I can say PokeS, 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 PokeS every time, you know? So I can put that Pokemon on every slot of mine. I do not want that. I do not want a guy to get Rayquaza on all his slot on the first try. So after I do this, I need to clear up the Poke6. I choose you, the PokeS. So this logic is working, but the problem is that it's not being saved. Okay, good. So this is also working. I should not want guys to have empty. What's it? Now this is some cool code. It's empty. If it is empty, I cannot change it. If I try to take it out, it will say that that the guy chooses his emptiness. And now, finally, I need to save it. In order to save it, I need to write that information to a file. It's a fucking array. Serialize everything and save it. Okay. Load. It's already being saved. If I come here on the files, it's Should be saved. Where the fuck is it though? Twench? Where's Twench? Twench. The cattle. Here, the only one who played this shit. The specials? What the fuck is the specials? Okay. There's no poke in here though. It should be here. Anyway. I just did. This is for older people who have not this shit. If I try to do this, it will crash because there is no poke. It will be new. I'll make it new. There's no longer this problem, I suppose. Who the fuck knows? Let's just comment it out to not break shit too much. Should I do this here? Just check if it's new. If it's new, it's fucking new. It's serializing it. Why is it not working though? 3-3. Okay, now it broke. Object not set to an instance of the object. It tried to load me, but I do not have it. It was not on 23, it was here. How was it here if I just define it? Because it's empty. Fuck me, Dad, tomando seu cu. Oh my god. Oh, I got Sceptile. I want Sceptile. So I called Sceptile. Sceptile should be... It is here. PP.6. PP.6. Sceptile is here. It's on my fucking hand. But when I tried, it said it was empty. I lost my fucking Sceptile. It's not saving because there is no save command anywhere on this line of happenings. Mechanic, I cannot save. Can dropper save? Dropper. This is all happening without saving. That's what is happening. Okay. So I need to go inside to save. I choose you. I should use a single function called trainer. And I should receive a string which by default will be I choose you. Okay. Which will be called I choose you by default. So when I call I choose you, to pass the content and pass it there, I don't need to pass it there, I can pass it outside. But I need to pass it thrice. Fucking god. What the fuck am I doing? Do I have a way to pass the string here? No, this is the persona. How do I take this logic and put it there? The fuck, I need to pass the content. My god. Okay. I pass the integral, but I need content. Here instead I just copy p dot trainer with I use you and the content. Hmm. Fucking god. The passing is already happening. I do not need this. But what do I need is to make Pokemon sick, any choosing Pokemon, the integral Pokemon to equal Pokemon 6. If 6 is not empty. If it's not empty, okay, if it's not empty, it cannot return. Integral is already defined there. So I would take integral minus 1, which I already defined here, and make it equal to this if it's not empty. And then I will make it empty. So here I can just copy p dot trainer with yes, and content, which is the number. Okay, that's cleaner over here. And making that dot 6 equal this, but I'm not doing shit. I'm using PP instead of this. This I choose you is silly. This does not need to be defined, it's fine. But content can be an empty string. Like this one does not use content on catch. So catch will take this and call the mechanic eye. And repeat it, and then you say the message. choose his emptiness. Like, I do not mind choose my emptiness. No Pokemon in hand. If I do have a Pokemon in hand, I want to say some messages. Right here. Pokebola. If it is empty, it will say that. If it is not empty, it will mention the name of the previous Pokemon and change it. And then it change it, and then change this to empty. And then fucking save. Save. Yeah, I'll catch and I'll save. I'll change and I will save. I want this to save after display. Not inside of save. This is here so that if I call it from within the code, it will not try to save. Because it would break the code. If it is running something and start to save, it will lose what it was running and do a bunch of crazy shit. That's why I have Insider everywhere. Okay, that was a long function, but it should all work now. I can display any Pokemon. I can even display them all if I'm daring. Now he can even say, I choose you all, and get this. Chururu. Catch, I choose you, poke eyes. What does Catch do again? Just that. Make these whatever I get from the catch. And then say you fucking caught it. Okay. A basic transition error. There's some other errors over here. Repeaters. String to bool 370, 370, 370. If content. Three, Cyndaquil, I do not want Cyndaquil. But I can check, it should be here now. It should be here now. Oh yes, emptiness, emptiness, emptiness. Emptiness, emptiness, emptiness. Cyndaquil. As I throw it again, it should change. It's a Marshtomp now. Fucking Marshtomp. Lava, that's a evolved Cyndaquil. What's the likeness of getting this? Well, not so slow as if it was all random. The stats are more likely, but still. Blaziken. I'm only getting fire. Tregua. Tregua I want. Poke, yes. To be my first Pokemon. There, it went to empty and Tregua went to the first place. Emptiness. Okay, there's some more work to do. First, I forgot a space here. And further. It's not showing the empty one, good. If it is not equal to emptiness, then you can proceed with this logic. Only if it's not equal to emptiness. Okay, good. Larvitar, that's a semi-legendary. Let's see if I can choose my slot. I want the Larvitar to be my 60 Pokemon. And there it is, so beautiful to see shit working, man. Bedingus puts Larvitar on his 60 Pokeball. Did it say with the track? It did. Let's catch some more. Dratin, that's a semi-legendary. Let's put it. Let's put it on my fort. And there it is, 2 above Larvitar. Oh, that's so beautiful to cold, man. I want to become a colder again. Holy shit. And it's saved. It's saved forever. Why is this empty? It's empty because I did not load and I did not save. Oh shit. That's why. Oh fuck, I fucked my saving. Oh, there's no problem actually, this is not the main one. So we know now, we have to keep this thing on. Or at least this one, the attribution. I mean, only if someone really old has not come in a while comes in that this will happen, that will be no. It's a very cheap check. Let's keep it on here. Now I need to put a cost. You cannot just catch Pokemon for free. What is the cost? You will become busy for a minute. Is that the cost? Mechanical cut. So I check the freedom here. And then I add occupation. I should do this. You cannot catch if you are busy. And you'll be busy for 60 seconds after taking the Pokemon. You should have no trouble displaying, only catching a Pokemon. If it is free, else return. So this will return a boolean. If it is free, I can add an occupation. I will not state the business. I will state the fucking business. So add the occupation here based on what you care. I start to be a minute, a random one, which is actually a header. To only be half a minute. A fucking pseudo will get you all the way to 5 minutes. They put an hour into this, that seems stupid. So let's put just 10 minutes. Keep it fun. It returns an empty string now. What will happen if this shit returns an empty string into my persona? This will become an empty string. And then it will no longer be empty. I could just make the check free, don't hear me, what the fuck, but... Or I can make my life much easier if I simply choose, like... Instead of just returning, if I return empty. Okay, now my life is easier. Now if it is not empty, it will say that I caught some shit. Otherwise it's just empty. And you actually lose your Pokemon if you try again being tired. You only have a fucking Pokeball to catch shit. Okay, that seems like enough changes. Mechanikai is not liking shit. Did not have to deal with a character before. Fuck me dead. Now it has to do a lot. So I need to call Mechanical Catcher with this. And then take Mechanikai and accept a persona for PP. And then add to his search. I'm too tired to search the grass. I'm fighting the evil head ghoul and it went to empty. I have to flee. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? It deleted the ghoul and tired the mob. I'm fighting anything now. Okay, I'm no longer busy. Now I can catch. What the fuck? I'm still busy. How am I still busy? The mechanic eye has turned me back. I'm too busy with the glass. I'm free. Nothing should happen. Came here and nothing happened. Fuck me dead. It broke somewhere? No. I'm free. I have been counting Pseudos. Where's my Pseudo? So, if I have been counting Pseudos, it means that it went here. So it came here. It added an occupation. And then it should have returned a string. And should transform this sheet into what the fuck I caught. I'm too tired because I've been caught in Pseudos. What Pseudo did I caught? There is nothing here. I'm too tired, it returned. I'm too tired, such the grass. Because I have been caught in Pseudos. And then it becomes empty. What the fuck? Why do I change this shit? It says catch. It went through. It added an occupation. I got a Pseudo again. But it's not catching anymore. That's weird. It is only returning empty. The problem is on the mechanic eye. Somehow it's only returning empty. It's saving when I click add occupation. Okay, it saves. So what? It's going to save again when I come here. Why is it not working? This equals this. I add the fucking occupation. And then I return. It's not returning my shit. Comes all the way here and then it fails me. What the fuck? This is returning empty. I do not know why. Res. I'm returning this shit. How is it returning empty? I have been catching Pseudos. Where is a Pseudo that I caught? There. I have been catching starters. I caught a starter, but it's not here. How? I do not know. How I can fix this? Probably by putting a boolean over here. But that's not optimal. That's not an insider. I mean, that cut does not have an insider. Why does this one need an insider? Add occupation. I just fucking add the occupation. Or I deny it. And then I call the drop and save it again. Why would this one need an insider? I add the occupation, okay, and then I save it again as I return to the persona here. What the fuck, man? What is wrong with this shit? It's returning a fucking shit. It's not turning this shit into the shit. If this is not equal to empty, say it. but it's equal to empty, so it's not saying it. And it's saving because this is equal to empty some fucking how. It is equal to empty because I saved. This appears, but this does nothing. What the fuck is happening? Incomprehensible, this shit. How is this returning empty by saving beforehand? I do not know. How is my favor appearing because I changed the disorder? Something's very, very wrong. I'm not too tired. I have nothing to do. I have been caught in Pseudos and nothing is appearing over here. What was this favor appearing out of fucking nowhere? Mind fucking blown. Absolutely bullshit. Why is this shit happening? I do not know. Now it's not going to fucking save. Will this shit work? It is saying my favor for some reason. It is empty still, and I caught a random Pokemon. I have no idea how this shit is reaching my favor. And it was not before I changed it the order. What the fuck is wrong with my code? Something's very broken. Also devotion for some reason. Insider is true, it's not loading. At least that. Cost. It's not a cost. Cost. False. So cost is false. It's false. And so it is going here. The value is not 0. Increase the value, else add to value. By calling these, I'm doing this shit for some reason. Which should not be the case. I'm dividing the seconds by 60. So, when I get episode legendary, it's above 1, so it adds. But since I'm not getting a legendary episode legendary, it's less than 1, and so it's like I'm praying. Why is this here? Every time I do an action that takes time, I gain devotion. So as long as I keep it above 60, it will not pray. I do not mind gaining the potion. There. Now it works properly, but it's empty. I do not gain my Pokemon anymore. I have no fucking idea why. I got an Aggron. It is aware. This shit is working, but it's not returning it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hatch. It's calling this. Of course it's calling this because it's running. But let me check even that. El botulism catch. C-A-T-C-H. C-A-T-C-H. That's the act. That is zero content. I do not use content. If it is empty, do nothing. That's weird. It should not be empty because it's returning some shit. Unless it returns empty. What is the problem? It's only empty when I'm busy. Now it's empty. I'm busy. If it is not, if you run the code like normal, if you get one of these, it is getting property into one of these. It is adding the occupation. But then some shit is happening midway. Like this is working. Why is this not working? Return. There it is. I literally copied this shit. But this works and this does not. Incomprehensible. I have no idea what is happening. What the fuck, man? This returns a Pokemon, but this does not. What the fuck is the same code? Return this shit. It's a string. You return a string. You are static. This one is returning. This one is not returning to the persona. If this is not empty, say shit. So if it is empty, do not say any shit. It is always empty. How is this shit always empty? How is this empty? It is not empty here, but it's empty here. What the fuck? Return this shit. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I'm going to make redundant code to see what the fuck happens now. Now, if this shit repeats, it has to pass. Três, sete, seis. It says Swampert. So, this string is defined as a Swampert. It repeats the Swampert, but it does not fucking return the Swampert. What the fucking shitty cunt? What the fucking shitty cunt is this? Mind fucking blown. I passed this. What the actual fuck? I have to define this shit directly because that shit does not fucking work. It should remain empty unless I cut some shit. What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? And now it fucking works. Vai tomar no cu. What the fuck is this shit? It is right here now. Oh shit, that's my first legendary. Now it's empty. And look, I have a 10 minutes cooldown because I have been busy catching legendaries. Okay. Now it works. Let's just leave this fucking shit like this. Then it's safe at the end. If I take this, it should still fucking work. There's no reason for it to not work. Yeah, it still fucking works. That's the save is not the problem. I have Chikorita. Okay. Now, should I add a cost to try to catch a Pokemon? No, it's free. Just takes time. And this was it. Pokemon's added to my fucking bot of Twitch chat. Now I just need to program the Pokemon battle. I also welcome to the documentation of 20 Punch. General commands egg. I should add it here. So you can say catch by rarity. Oh. There is no way to see that the currently caught Pokemon. Except on all. Except all does not do that. I'm going to make it do that right now. Now it will display the last caught Pokemon. My last caught Pokemon was Chikorita. That's... yeah. It would be nice if it was a single fucking line, but okay. I have a Trego, I have a Ho-Ho, I have a Dratini, I have a Larvitar. I should display the numbers so the player can actually choose where to put shit. How do I do math? I do not know how to do math. Could I just put this and 2 plus 1? I'm not sure. I mean, I can just try this out. Fui desligando o negócio da água. This should not work. Yeah, this does not exist. About 1, 2, 4, and 6. Cool. I want this to give 10 times the devotion it is giving. This will give 2. I cannot change that. It always does. So I have to add a new devotion thing here. I can do that by calling devotion directly. If I call devotion with force, I can just pass in a value, and that is it. $18. So with the 2 it gives, it completes 20 instead of 2. And this will give you 10. This already gives you 5. So it's 45 to go 50. And if you get a legendary, you get 100. It already gives you 10. This only gives you 1. It should be a 9. So I have this much. And I caught a Charizard. It should increase by 20. So it increased by 20 plus one of my prey. Good. So it takes time, but has no cost. It actually gives you money for prey. And that is it. That's a fighting system. The combat has been denied. I have been catching starters, but I entered combat with the Gringu. What the fuck? It's doing the check, but the check does not stop me from fighting. So it ranges 1. I have no content. Mechanic Eye, Engage, PP. Engage. Combat the night because you are busy. Then it should return. Anyway, I can fight. See, I used punch, it lost 1 life points. And then it attacked me. -4, and got +2. This is my life point, and this is its life points. Slime is OP. It's not doing anything. So that's the gimp. If I attack it, it goes full life. And once it gets to half life, it can use that gimp again. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So I should attack with weight. So it's just stand there, does nothing. And now I can attack again. It's not doing anything. I can try to kill it, but I can just wait. Now it will do nothing, and I can finish killing it. Rightfuls acquired by Rise of Military Conquest Minor Health Potion. That's the game to this fight. Now, should I put Pokemon here? I just need to put the moves here. Currently, I have an endless array of moves. I can learn every possible move in existence. I just need to do the quests and learn them. Which currently are only 3. I can either punch, wait, or use my special suit. So if you have the move, I need to do what it says here. So to the Pokemon, you just need to add an array, make the Pokemon a mob, and create an array of moves. Here, Actus. These are the moves I have. For the Pokemon, I just need to put 4 moves on each and put the calculations of what the move does. That's it. but it's awful to read it, you see? It sucks. Anyway, this is it for today. Now I have Pokemon. Now you can catch Pokemon. You can display the Pokemons you have caught. You have 6 Pokemon slots to put anything you want. Choose where you want to put them. You get money for doing that. You have to wait some time before you can do it again. Pretty fucking nice, if I say so myself. You can catch Pyraret. You put the last Pokemon into the Pokeball that I choose. Displays the Pokemon's chosen number. I can do the same with the eggs actually. You can only equip so many or some shit. Now I need to turn it into a PDF. And put it on the drive. Oh, already closed it. I was going to type help and it was going to do it. I also need to build this. I also like my Pokemons. I want to have them. It's above Johnny. So oh, my Johnny's saved here anyway. Win-win. Okay, so it's built. Should be working. Treco. Padding Studios is Treco. That's wrong. It's duplicated message. Padding has and has. And I caught a Charizard last. I don't remember catching a Charizard, but okay. And I can ask for help. And it's going to give me the documentation. But there's a problem. Persona. I chooses his Pokemon. If it is all, I should not choose my Pokemon. I should only choose my set Pokemon if it's not all. Else, that is, if it is not all, then show the single name. Otherwise, if it is all, then do not show that I choose some random Pokemon. Good. Good again. Thank you so much. And now, that is it. Time to go eat something. If Pokemon inspire me, I can put some battle, some fight, something on this bot. For now, it's just for display.